What's up, guys? Welcome back for another one. Today's video is just a follow-up of the install that I just did on my Road King. If you haven't seen the previous video, I just installed the 62mm throttle body and intake manifold from HPI on my 21 Road King Special, along with Fuel Moto's 6.2 injectors. I did take it to Alligator Alley dealer because that's who did my original stage 2, and I had them re-dyno tune it. So we'll talk about the results and the difference between the original stage 2 dyno run and this one now, along with cold start, and we'll take the bike for a ride and I'll let you know my overall thoughts on the performance improvements overall. So let's go take a look at the dyno charts real quick. All right, this may be hard to see because it's laminated, but originally after my stage 2, I came out with 116 horses max power and 124 foot-pounds of torque, and that's just with the quick and dirty stage 2, just the cam. Everything else besides the Fuel Moto Jackpot Riot 2-in-1 full exhaust, that was really it. Stock air cleaner, stock oil pump, an oil plate, just this S&S 475 cam, and a full exhaust. So after the latest updates, I'm now at 125.5 horsepower and 126 foot-pounds of torque. So that's actually pretty good. It's about 9 more horsepower and maybe 2 foot-pounds of torque. So on paper it looks great. It's been raining like crazy, so I haven't had a chance to ride it other than coming home from the dealership after picking it up. So today is the day we're going to take it out, and let's see what it's like now. All right, cold start. All right, so right now I'm just putting it through its paces at low RPMs. So far it feels good. It does have I would say a stronger sense of urgency when you're pulling on the throttle, especially in that first little part of the rotation of the throttle, just that first little, not in third gear, but in first and second. It definitely pulls harder. I wouldn't say it's jerky necessary, but ooh, avoided that pothole. But it is a bit touchy. But I can definitely feel more power on the acceleration, that initial torque. right there was just as smooth as it was. I think you just gotta treat it like a new bike and just relearn the responsiveness of the throttle itself. At least in the first few minutes of riding it, you'll notice the difference. Alright, so day 2 here, just cruising around. Just to recap, my initial impressions were at low speed. It was a little more twitchier than what it used to be, but second day on the saddle, I definitely feel better with it. It was never anything that felt dangerous or out of control. It was just an adjustment that I had to make on my end to match the throttle response. I can tell that the top end has more to it. On the top end, I can feel the difference. Say, if I'm in 4th gear and I pull hard from there, or even dragging the gears out a little more, it seems to be stronger through the higher ends of the RPMs. So I think that coincides with the numbers. All in all, very happy with the build. Definitely recommend this if you haven't done this yet. Whether you're about to do a stage 2, you've done it already. There's certainly money to be saved if you install it yourself, and of course if you have like a Thundermax, or you can get a custom tune for your power vision from Fuel Moto or somebody, you'll save more money on the dyno run itself, because that's not cheap. So the plan is now to do the same thing to the Street Bob, because the Street Bob is a stage 1. I'm not going to use the same intake throttle body. We're going to go with different stuff, and we'll see how it affects the Street Bob. And then after that, you know, I am going to put a cam in the Street Bob, but you know, I figured it's a good time to see what this kind of addition would do for your stage 1. Is it relative to the gains on the stage 2? That's what we're going to find out. So I got to tell you guys this. I know if you've watched any intake manifold video, everybody talks about how the stock intake manifold warps and cracks with excessive heat cycles and this and that. Well, I took mine off at 40,000 miles, and if I were to just clean it up, you would think it's brand new. There was no warping, no signs of cracking or warping. So just food for thought. You know, I still recommend you change it out. So that's about it. So I'm going to keep riding. If you have any questions on this build or anything else, just leave a comment down below. And if you like videos like this, like and subscribe. It helps the channel. We just hit a little over 1,000 subscribers. So to all you guys who subscribe to the channel, thank you. I'm honored you guys take the time out of your day to watch my videos. Definitely got big things coming for both bikes beginning of the year. So stay tuned. Stay safe out there. And I'll catch you on the next one.